Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Cardinals versus Marlins Major League Baseball matchup on Monday, July 17th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases of $19 or more, including our yearly packages, which are in deep discount as Christmas in July is here. It's our lowest pricing of the year for long-term packages. We also, of course, have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club. Call the toll-free number, text the number that's on the website, see if the Dime Club is for you. But anyways, let's get to this one. It's the Cards taking on the Marlins. And man, we are heading towards the trade deadline. You know, it's always the talk, the All-Star break and the trade deadline and all those things, all part of baseball season. When that trade deadline comes, you know, I know teams a lot of circumvent the trade deadline now, where they pick up guys and they clear waivers and they get them through. But the thing is, if you want to be guys that are going to be on a postseason roster, well, you got to hit before the trade deadline. And the thing about this is the Marlins probably buyers this year at the trade deadline. The Cardinals likely sellers at the trade deadline. This team just has not been able to get it into gear. And I tell you, going 5-5, you know, in 10 games, that's been actually some of the better baseball that the Cardinals have played this season, because that's 500 baseball, and the Cardinals well below 500 this season. Meanwhile, the Marlins, tough task in Baltimore, and I said that, you know, that whole series long, that I couldn't wait for that series to be over, because those are two teams that, man, we'd bet on a ton through the first half of the season and made a ton of money on. So it's kind of like you have two kids, you know, it's like the Orioles and the Marlins. It's like, which kid do you like more? And it's like, well, we like them both because they both cash in a big way for us. Of course, they're not kids, they're baseball teams, and we treat them as such. And if they misbehave, believe me, they're in the outhouse as quickly as they got to the top of the podium. The thing is that the Cardinals are certainly in the outhouse these days, and it's been across the board effort. We can find places to blame: the manager, the starting pitching, Yachty's retirement, you know, the hitting overall as a team, clutch hitting. I mean, all those things have kind of fallen apart, and I think for the Cards, it's decision time. You have an outfield that has a lot of extra players in there that maybe they can find something for the future with. Of course, then you have some big names with some big salaries, and if you don't think you're going to win now or next year, well, then it's probably time to unload some of those as well. For the Marlins, well, they've got that young pitching that everybody wants, and they have, you know, some holes to fill as far as that lineup goes as well. We saw that in that series in Baltimore, and I have to say, these are two teams that maybe should be getting together behind the scenes and trying to pull off some kind of deal. My guess is they probably are, but I'll tell you what's going to happen on the field. I like the Marlins in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free in the way they work. They show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.